It may have not ended the way we wanted to, but the Yankees still had a great series against the Baltimore Orioles, winning 3 out of 4. Now the Yankees head back home today to take on the Chicago White Sox in the first game of their 3-game series. Today is my favorite day of the week. You know why? Because I got to play this music. Nasty Nestor Cortez got the start for the Yankees here today, and at the beginning of the game, a typical Nasty Nestor performance, struck out the side in the top of the first. I have a lot of things that I want to say about Aaron Hicks that would get me banned from YouTube, so all I'll say here is, Aaron, you gotta catch that. But you know who's actually putting effort on defense? Anthony Rizzo, who makes this great catch to get out of the second. We head to the bottom of the second with a runner on first, Gleyber Torres with a single into center, and that sets up IKF coming through for the Yankees once again. A single into right, scores a run, and once again, like they always do, the Yankees score first in a ball game. It's 1-0 here in the second. Then after an Aaron Hicks walk to load up the bases, DJ, turn it up! DJ LeMahieu, opposite field, grand slam right over the short porch. His third home run of the year. He is so pumped up. He's so emotional rounding the bases. Love to see that from our boy DJ. The Yankees blow it open in the second inning. It's 5-0. Third inning starts off well for Nestor. He strikes out Josh Harrison. But then Tim Anderson reached on an infield single, barely beating out Nestor to the bag. Then Andrew Vaughn went the other way for a single. And that led to Jose Abreu. Oh, Nestor, my heart, it hurts. Nothing crushes me more than seeing Nestor suffer. 3-run home run for the White Sox. It's now 5-3. But Nestor does get out of the inning thanks to Gleyber Torres making the catch in left field. Gotta love the shift. Bottom of the third, after Rizzo walks, Stanton with a single the opposite way, which sets up for Josh Donaldson bringing home another run for the Yankees with this force out. Rizzo scores. Yankees now up 6-3. Another great defensive play by DJ LeMahieu, making the throw from foul territory. Bottom of the fourth, Aaron Hicks gets the luckiest single of all time as his line drive grazes Josh Harrison's glove. It's sad that this is the only way Aaron Hicks is able to make a positive difference. In that inning, we also saw Tim Anderson and Josh Donaldson talking to each other, but we'll get back to that. Nasty Nestor struck out the side in the fifth to end his day. Not his best start, but still very, very impressive as the magic carpet ride continues. His final line, 5 innings, 3 runs, 6 hits, 7 strikeouts, no walks on 99 pitches. His season ERA is 1.8. All right, let's get to the main point in the game here. Bottom of the fifth, Josh Donaldson and Yasmani Grandal got into it. This is all about the Tim Anderson thing that happened earlier in the game, and really goes back to 2 weeks ago when Donaldson, I guess, tagged Anderson, and Anderson didn't like that. I'm trying to understand, is that what this is all about? Like, did Josh Donaldson say the N-word and we haven't found that out yet? What is the explanation? Why does Tim Anderson hate Josh Donaldson so much? Maybe this goes back to when Donaldson was on the Twins. I can't understand it, because if this is all based off that tag from 2 weeks ago, this is the softest feud I've ever seen. This seems like it's completely blown out of proportion here. I'm, though, fine with it because, hey, I'm all for intensity in baseball. I was 5 years old when Don Zimmer attacked Pedro Martinez and Pedro threw Don Zimmer to the ground. The greatest moment in the history of baseball, in my opinion. I know it might be a controversial opinion, but I don't care. That was amazing. So I'm not against, a little tension here in baseball, some nastiness. But this just seems like I don't understand the purpose of this at all. But whatever, it made the game more interesting. Michael King came on to relieve Nestor, and unfortunately he was less of a Michael King today and more of a Michael Courtjester. He gave up 3 extra base hits, all doubles, and allowed 2 runs. That's 3 extra base hits in 1 inning, which is 1 more extra base hit than he's allowed in the previous 25 innings or so. Look, love Michael, but today he was not on his game. White Sox cut the deficit to 1. Bottom of the 6th, 2 walks set up for Aaron Judge to leg out an infield single to load the bases, and that leads to Anthony Rizzo with a sac fly into left field. Higashioka scores. Yankees extend their lead. It's now 7-5. It's been an inconsistent 2022 for Jonathan Loáisiga, but just for one moment, he looked like 2021 Jonathan Loáisiga as he struck out the side in the 7th. Clay Holmes shuts down the White Sox in the 8th. And the Yankees, after a little bit of a fall on Thursday, are back on their winning ways. They are now 29-10 on the year as they beat the White Sox here in the first game of this series. And the takeaway, obviously, ignoring all the Tim Anderson, Josh Donaldson controversy, which I'm not sure is done. We have 2 more days, or 1 more day left with 2 more games tomorrow, I don't know how hot. I think it also helped that it was like 100 degrees today. I think that everybody got a little cranky. But if the weather stays the same tomorrow and you got 2 games, we might be seeing a little bit of tension tomorrow. But Yankees really were able to deliver today thanks to another solid offensive showing, mostly from Stanton, who had three hits today. But you also saw DJ with the grand slam. He had hits from Judge and Torres, and IKF had the RBI that got things going. Even Aaron Hicks got a hit in this game, which is just hard to believe. And then, again, not the best performance from Cortez, but it was still nice to see. And I love to see how his pitch count has grown. He's now going deeper into games. I mean, he threw 100 pitches, only 5 innings today, but he did throw 100 pitches. It's great seeing him be able to throw longer in games, and that's going to be so great because I don't want to use our bullpen too much. Even though we have a great bullpen, I want to see our starters be able to go deeper in games. Not the best start for Michael King, but fine because the Yankees were able to do so much thanks to the DJ Grand Slam. And then you had solid outings from Loaiza, Castro, and Holmes to deliver there. Another big win here today. I'm sure, again, all the talk is going to be about Donaldson and Tim Anderson, which is unfortunate because this was another great Yankee win. It was great seeing DJ hit that Grand Slam and how much emotion he had when he hit that. But we know that that's going to be what's going to be talked about, and we will see if there's still legs to this story by tomorrow. I don't know. Part of me is like, I don't want this. I want this to get over this. But the other part of me is like, you know what? I like drama in baseball, so maybe we'll have that tomorrow. But whatever it is, tomorrow Yankees got to make sure they win at least one of those games, try to win another series. That's it for now, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to this channel and you like what you see, make sure you subscribe down below. I'll be back tomorrow to break down the Yankees-White Sox doubleheader. Take care and God bless.